Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a PUBG test between the iPhone 13 Pro Max versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And the iPhone 12 Pro Max is powered by Apple A14 Bionic chipset with 6 GB of RAM. And the 12 Pro Max is having a 4-core GPU, while on the iPhone 13 Pro Max we have a new Apple A15 Bionic chipset with 6 GB of RAM. Also on the 13 Pro Max we have 5-core GPU as well. On the back we have triple cameras on both phones. We have a 12 megapixel main camera. We have f1.6 aperture versus f1.5 aperture on the 13 Pro Max. Also the back is made up of glass on both phones. The frame on both phones is made up of stainless steel. On the front we have ceramic shield as well. Now let's talk about the display sizes on both phones. Both phones has a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus Super Retina XDR display, and the difference is that we have 120Hz refresh rate on the new iPhone 13 Pro Max, and the 120Hz it is also a LTPO. It can go as low as 10Hz. Maximum we have 120Hz versus a 60Hz refresh rate on the 12 Pro Max, and both phones also has a notch on both phones, and the notch 20% more smaller as compared to the last year iPhone 12 Pro Max. Also you can see that no headphone jack on both phones, and both phones also has a dual speakers, which is really good on both phones. So in this video I'm going to show you how is the gaming performance of the iPhone 13 Pro Max against the iPhone 12 Pro Max, Apple A14 versus Apple A15. Now let's see the battery percentage on both phones. On the iPhone 12 Pro Max we have 41% battery, while on the iPhone 13 Pro Max we have 75%. Now let's talk about the battery sizes of both phones. On the iPhone 13 Pro Max we have 4352 mAh of battery size with 20-watt fast charging support, while on the iPhone 12 Pro Max we have 3687 mAh battery size with a 20-watt fast charging support as well. So without any wasting time, now let's quickly launch the PUBG Mobile on both phones, and let's see which one is faster in the game uploading time. Apple A14 versus Apple A15 on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So faster on the 13 Pro Max, and you can see. Now let's increase the speakers, and you can see in the new iPhone 13 Pro Max it is more faster as compared to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Let me show you the speakers on both phones. Now let's decrease the speakers of the 12 Pro Max. Here's the speakers of the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Max volume looks like. Now let's see the speakers of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. You guys are the judge of that. As you can see that I feel that the speakers it is a little bit more louder on the iPhone 13 Pro Max as compared to the 12 Pro Max, but overall bass everything it feels very similar on both phones. Now let's go to the settings on both phones. Again we have 120Hz refresh rate, but no option of the 90 FPS in the settings, and you can see we have smooth graphics with extreme frame rate on both phones, which is also available in the balance HD, HDR, and you can see we also have Ultra HD on both phones, and you can see in Ultra HD we have ultra frame rate. So now let's play on HD graphics with extreme frame rate. Also I set the style on the colorful on both phones as well. Now let's see that how is the iPhone 13 Pro Max as well as the iPhone 12 Pro Max is perform in the HD graphics with extreme frame rate, because we know that the iPhone 12 Pro Max is handling the PUBG Mobile game on smooth graphics with extreme frame rate very easily without any problem. So now let's play on HD graphics with extreme frame rate. Now let's play arena training on the iPhone 13 Pro Max first. After that we will see the performance on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now let's play arena training. The speakers it is really good. Those speakers one of the best. Also you guys are judge of the speakers as well, but in my opinion in the speakers it is a little bit more louder on the 13 Pro Max, but the bass everything it is very same on both phones. Let me show the gyro on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So I just enable a gyro. Here is a gyro on the 13 Pro Max. Very smooth, no issue whatsoever, which is obvious. $1100 phone, no issue whatsoever. No lag whatsoever as of now on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And you can see the camera is moving very smooth, 60 fps lock. And this phone also has a ultra option in the audio as well. I hope that in the future we also see 90 fps option on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, because display is 120 Hz but the gameplay maximum 60 fps. It is not fair, so I hope that in the future we also see 90 fps on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And the iPhone 13 Pro Max is perform excellent, which is obvious. iPhone always perform really good in terms of the gaming wise, but let's see that how is the iPhone 13 Pro Max is performed when we in the Sanhok. Unfortunately, I didn't have the FPS meter. But again, watch this video on 60 fps, you will get a better idea of the gameplay. And as you can see that we are win. So overall I have to say regarding the game performance of the iPhone 13 Pro Max in the inner training, and this phone is handling everything very fine, 60 fps gameplay, no lag whatsoever that I noticed. So now let's play on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Let's see the battery percentage. The battery percentage, it is at 72%. Max volume. The speakers, it is really good on the iPhone 12 Pro Max as well. Okay guys, right now we are in the game. So first let me show the gyro on this iPhone as well. And you can see very smooth, very good. Yes, not as responsive as the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which has 120 Hz refresh rate, but it is work really good. And you can see the iPhone 12 Pro Max is also handling this game very good. But let's see that how is the 13 Pro Max as well as the 12 Pro Max is perform in the Sanhok. But no issue whatsoever on the 12 Pro Max as well. And guys, I feel that the frame of the iPhone 12 Pro Max, it is little bit more warmer. It's from right there as compared to the 13 Pro Max. I didn't feel that much heat on the 13 Pro Max that I feel on the 12 Pro Max. So yes, it is more warmer as compared to 13 Pro Max. If you watch my speed test of the 13 Pro Max versus the 12 Pro Max, you know that in the Antutu benchmark, this phone is not really good. Yes, the frame of this phone is hitting like crazy as compared to the 13 Pro Max. And 13 Pro Max, it is a very cool phone, I have to say, because of the Apple A15 improvements. But this phone is hitting like crazy, especially the frame of this phone. But I would say that at the back it is normal, so we are win. You can see that, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max is also handling this game very good. No FPS drop that I noticed. But now let's play in the Sanhok on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now let's see that how is the iPhone 13 Pro Max is perform in the Sanhok. Now let's play in the Sanhok on the iPhone 13 Pro Max on HD graphics with extreme frame rate. Okay guys, right now we are in the Sanhok. You can see I'm just moving around, 60 fps lock, very smooth, no issue whatsoever. So now let's go boot camp. Let's see that how is the 13 Pro Max is perform in the boot camp. I know that this phone will be okay in the boot camp as well. Let's see that we have any lag that I can notice with my eyes. No lag. So now let's go boot camp, and you can see the airplane looks really good. Again, no lag that I notice. Not a single lag, not a single FPS drop that I can notice with my eyes. So we are in the boot camp, and you can see 60 fps, which is obvious because of the Apple A15 Bionic chipset with 5-core GPU and no lag. Yes, no lag. So that's really good thing. A lot of enemies around me. So now let's grab some guns. And you can see the iPhone 13 Pro Max is performed really good, which is obvious again. Yes, now I can feel that the frame of the iPhone 13 Pro Max, it is more warmer as compared to before, like the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So the 13 Pro Max also hitting as well. And guess you can see that we are dead. So you can see that, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max is also performed really good in the Sanhok. Now let's play on the iPhone 12 Pro Max on HD graphics with extreme frame rate again. Okay guys, we are in the Sanhok. Again, I'm just moving around, 60 fps lock, very smooth on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Let's see that how is the iPhone 12 Pro Max in the boot camp. And no lag, 60 fps, and you can see very good. Now let's go boot camp. Again, very smooth, and you can see so we are in the boot camp. Very smooth. Keep that in mind that we are in the HD graphic with extreme frame rate, not the smooth graphic with extreme frame rate. So again, and you can see very smooth, no issue. Yes, the back of this phone, it is also more warmer as compared to before, but no FPS drop in the gameplay, as well as the brightness drop issue And guys, you can see that, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max is also performed really good in the Sanhok as well. So what I have to say regarding the game performance of the iPhone 13 Pro Max as well as the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max as well as the iPhone 12 Pro Max on both phones is handling the PUBG Mobile game on HD graphics with extreme frame rate very easily, no issue whatsoever. Even in the Sanhok as well, yes, at the back it is more warmer on the iPhone 12 Pro Max as compared to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Yes, it is more warmer. Also now let's see the battery percentage on both phones, and you can see at the battery percentage it is at 69% on the 13, while on the 12 we have 32%. Overall I have to say that in the long term the iPhone 13 Pro Max it is a much better phone in terms of the gaming wise, because the iPhone 12 Pro Max is heating very quickly, and the Apple A15 it is also much efficient as well as more cooler as compared to the Apple A14 inside the iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's about it, and thank you so much for watching this PUBG test in the iPhone 13 Pro Max versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.